Hi, I'm Rick Rodgers. I was a safety director in the oil fields of North Dakota for the last 3.5 years on the Bakken Basin. The Bakken Basin is primarily a shale formation. Shale rock is very solid and very dense, so that makes a big difference when you're drilling. So I'm here to inform you about fracking, or the proper term, hydraulic fracturing. What is fracking? There's so much confusion, so I'd like to clear that up for you. So fracking is a new technique or a method used in the process of procuring natural gas and oil from the ground. Or as Gregory Zuckerman puts it in his book, The Frackers in 2013, fracking is the process of forcing under high pressure the sand, water, and chemical mixture in through the ground, fracturing the rocks, opening the pores, and allowing the oil and natural gas to flow. Well, it's a little more complicated than that. It comes in 3 phases. The first phase of fracking is called drilling. The second phase is called well completion. And the third phase is called production. So let's talk about that for a minute. Drilling is where you drill into the ground vertically about 10,000 feet. And then you get a kickoff point and you take through a multi-directional drill bit. And that drill bit turns and it stays on that same rock formation. It goes horizontal now for about miles underground. Okay? Then they take drill pipe and they take the cement around the drill pipe called some surface cement, and they put that casing all the way through the hole to protect the hole and the drill from breaking through the water table and allowing oil to seep into the ground or into the rivers. That's the protection method used in fracking. I said the second phase is well completion. Well completion is the actual fracturing process. That's where they use a perforation gun. It's an explosive that goes deep into the ground and it explodes through the cement casing into the rocks, fracturing it. And then under high pressure, all that chemical, water, and sand mixture holds the pores open and it allows that oil and natural gas to flow back. That's the well completion phase. And then the third phase is called production. In the production phase, they're able to drill several wells on one pad, which allows multiple holes in a very small area. All of this allows for higher efficiency and success rate in the fracking process. So I want you to think about this for a minute. I want you to hear the story of 2 men sitting in their office, your boss and the hero of our story, the chemist. Your boss has been trying to fracture the ground for over 16 years. He has spent $250 million and has had nothing but dry holes. You come up to your boss one day, you say, "Hey boss, we made a mistake." He said, "What's the mistake?" You said, "We put too much water into the fracturing mixture. Funny thing is, it keeps producing. It's made more in the last 30 days than it has in the whole quarter." What does your boss say? Your boss says, "Make that mistake 6 more times." So to give you an idea about fracking and how difficult and how painful it can be, that's the fracking process in a nutshell. Okay? Now we could talk more about the fracking process. During the fracking process, there are a lot of possibilities, the things that can go wrong. One of the things we always hear about is the environmental process. I chose not to speak about the environmental process except for the 2 concerns environmentally. The first concern is drilling through that water table and seeping oil into the ground and seeping oils into the river. The second concern that people care about is what are those chemicals and how harmful are the effects of those chemicals being forced into the earth. Well, with the information you have now, I'm hoping that you can take this topic and research it further down the line for your own knowledge. So again, fracking in conclusion has become successful and highly efficient due to the new technology and the new methodologies used in drilling, well completion, and production. My name is Richard Rodgers. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.